So I'm gonna have to get something to do that.
Need something to hold it in.
I did. That was good.
Yeah. Somebody refused to obey.
Hello.
That's the principle. You'll understand when you get older. She's like,
Don't worry, no one's afraid of me either. I'll get another thing to put it on. I just want to make sure it's gonna work. All right, I will be back with the thing.
actually, no, you don't have to because I can see it. Come where? If you come over here,
As long as you can see it.
you want me to? Do you want me to see the podium?
Yeah.
You're good. Yeah, make sure that's plugged in. All right, you're good.
You gonna be here?
Yeah, me, Miss Kitty, and Tammy.
Mama have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6.
Hey, you're gonna have to sit right here.
I tried. They were
Holding the door.
Mama, why is everybody trying to okay, but not too long. I want to go home and take a nap. And go back and forth.
Take a nap.
That's our time.
Go back home, take a nap, and go back home, and take a nap, and go back home, take a nap,
I think.
and back, take a nap.
I have that.
Not much at all. I do need to use the restroom, but I will be in minutes. I asked Mr. Jenny, I said, you must really like my daughter. And he's like, why? I said, you did a TikTok with her. And he's like, she wasn't supposed to show anybody. I said, she didn't post it. She just showed me.
Hey, Tammy, come sit right. Come sit on my lap.
Oh, look at Rai. Oh, he's got his hair done and everything.
Look at Rai. His parents. Rai! Look at you!
Come here, I want to get a picture.
Come here!
Angelica's over here. If you want to sit with Angelica, oh wait, you can't. Smile.
Say cheese.
Stand up straight.
Miss Kitty, how is he?
Look at me, Ryan.
No.
I got to see his big brother though. That was cool.
They look like twins.
They do. They do. He's right there actually. Okay. Sit back.
Whoa.
These kids are not dressed up. That's not. Some are, some are not.
Mommy, shall we be right there? I can't really down because I know everybody say
That's right. Tell them all. Just tell them all. Hush.
Is seats available?
Uh,
I don't know who's doing
this Mr. Friend right here.
So probably the three over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come here.
Right here.
Here. It's great. Thank you so much. There, she go first.
Right here. Right here. That would be Charles. And that would be
That is not Charles and you.
Yeah.
Why have I not seen you like this whole time these kids have been here?
I don't know.
I've seen you several
How are
times.
you? See that one for Mr. Friend?
Yeah, this one.
Our friend
This is for our principal.
What grade is she?
I'm gonna sit next to the big guy.
He's got to control the.
She's
There's one. There should be one right there. Are you still friends with Lisa on Facebook?
yeah.
Yeah. I know, that's weird. I'll look you up. Yes, please. Where's Loki going next?
East. Okay, so you know how they're gonna do this, right? Okay, they're just putting them down there. When they get ready to take back trips, they'll just go up and however they are, and when they had in their thing, to just say their name.
Lucky doesn't know what he wants to do. He's he's
They'll
just
just give them
typing
their
program.
name and they'll
And
say
that's okay. I have some seniors who came back and visited yesterday. And it's like, I'm gonna go get my tenants out of the and I still don't know.
Yeah, I'll
They
go
said,
down
"I'll
there.
put up that side."
Here, and once she gets up there, she can walk by herself. I'll just meet her on the other side.
Sorry.
sit right here.
Look at him, man. Who else said they were coming?
Mark didn't come to school day, so they
I
come
don't think
tonight.
so. Sit right here.
He's very concerned. Oh, that's true. You were also
Oh, look at them. Oh my goodness.
Hi.
It's for our principal who's doing the live feed.
You
Hi.
don't even know these people.
She's being a friendly.
We're gonna be mean.
but you were concerned that Logan was naming
Yeah, I was doing this. If you don't name your child anything that's not existent, that's just like
Dang, Mr. Friend, you don't want to sit by us?
I put her
My
foot on, so I
microphone
know I
works
don't
really
smell.
well. Everyone's listening to you guys be super excited and gossiping about everybody.
Hey, y'all. My name is Miss Michaela. Just to let y'all know.
So I thought maybe I'll slide it a little lower down. But maybe not.
I can mute it right here until then. When you
Until it
start.
starts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
No, I gotta get his mouse.
quite be in here except you'll be there. So if you need extra space, extra spots to sit, go to the cafeteria. You
So
can
what's
hear
your
all
name?
surround sound glory provided by 259. because we are getting ready to start for our first indoor, in-person, non-pandemic, mask optional 8th grade promotion. We appreciate your flexibility as we're kind of filing in. So now's the perfect time to make sure that your cell phones are on silent if you would, please. You'll be able to use it to take pictures and everything else, but we do ask they're on silent. And now is the time for my students to show you that after 3 long years, they do in fact know how to sit with their behinds on the chair, their backs against the back of the chair, their feet on the floor so that both their hands, arms, legs, and heads are inside the ride at all times as we get ready to start. Just real quick, we just want to review this as a special evening, not just for you. So it is the 8th grade promotion night, but a lot of people have put in a lot of hard work and effort into making this night special for you and for everyone that's sitting beside you and their families with you. So we want to make sure that we all remember what respect looks like tonight. We want you to clap. We want you to enjoy it. We also want to remind you that everybody likes to hear each other's names called out, and we can't do that if we're talking on the side and whispering and things like that. So this event will go quickly, and we do want you to give each and every person the utmost respect, time, and attention that they deserve. So without further ado, I will get us started. So I want to welcome you all to tonight's 8th grade promotion. We're excited that we had to move it inside the last minute. Summer has yet to start. It's May, it's almost June, and it is 52 degrees. It's been raining for 2 straight days, and we've had more snow days this year than I think I've ever had in all my years combined. So the weather is just as crazy as this school year has been. I do want to take a minute to say thank you to, and so students, you want to pay attention to this part. I want you to take 1 second to thank the adults who have helped not only drive you here tonight, but also have taken their time to help you through all of your middle school schooling up to this point. And if you would just clap for your grown-ups, your families, who have brought you here this evening. And I would tell you, even though you are a whopping 13, 14 years old, I 100% guarantee you that my mother is right now one of 5 live streaming subscribers watching our YouTube broadcast, because her 45-year-old baby is up on stage for 5 seconds. I can guarantee she's watching and taking screenshots of me right now. You don't have to clap for my mom, but she's pretty awesome. And I do want to take a couple seconds, because like everything in your 3 years, my teachers have had to adapt to all kinds of things quickly and on the fly. We were excited to be outside. We're excited to set it up. We made some changes. And then we got the flood warning on our cell phones and the fact that it's going to continue to rain. So we had to change this at the last second to bring it in. And they've managed to put this together, do a great job with not only this event, but they've done an awesome job in the last few years helping you from 6th grade through 8th grade to get to this point. So 8th graders, if you would, and your families, if you could clap for my amazing staff. All right. Well, up first, I would like to invite Rachel T., one of our students, up to give our first speech this evening. And as she makes her way this way, I'm sure she is super nervous. The air conditioner is barely working, and the lights are extremely bright. So she would probably do a much better job than I do. So please, a round of applause for Rachel T.
It is an honor to take this opportunity to speak to you all today. It took some time and effort for me to think about what I was going to say, while also procrastinating to get this done. I think we can all agree that the years of 2019 to 2022 have been quite bizarre, as this was the start of our middle school years as students here at Robinson. With the whole pandemic bringing us the same schedule school for our seventh grade year, we can say that our experience of being in middle school turned out to be something quite unexpected. Despite losing some opportunities because of COVID, there's still so much that the future has in store for us. So during those times, I had a fair share of lots and giggles and ups and downs. At times where it felt like it happened just yesterday, there were families of us wearing masks and adjusting to being back at school. And just recently, there were those who had the most fun on the World of Fun trip. Those who somehow managed to destroy the classroom in the strangest way possible. There were also those who had to go through a dreadful phase of the love household, including fabulous Fortnite battle pass. Not only that, but people coming or bringing plastic babies to school, and that one student who had a bunch of pumps to take energy. Some busted their music quite loud for everyone to hear, plus those painful morning rehearsals that some of us had to face. The multiple games of Mafia played, the amount of fortunes opened from multiple fortune cookies, my amazing sailors of Robinson's breakfast recipe, as a sort of being a torpedo show, the fire-related experiments in science with toaster privileges for Pop-Tarts, and so many other random events that happened at a time here at Robinson. Overall, just this year, I've learned how to open up and express myself in your opinion. As a friend said to me once, failing is part of the process, and sometimes it's okay not to rush in life, because you wouldn't want to miss every small detail that's meaningful. Time at Robinson is coming to a quick end, so we can enjoy a great summer break at last. To spend your break wisely, since high school will start taking up our time, as some of us will be occupied with our studies, that we might not have time to do things we love until we graduate from college. High school at some point may be stressful with assignments are starting to pile up when we start testing you. But the big thing about high school is learning about yourself, and many of us believe our majors are vague ideas of the jobs we like to get or the business we like to start. But nothing more until we head to college. If we keep on pushing forward through the 4 years we have ahead of us, we can finally graduate and start a path towards a big chance to the future. Hold yourself accountable for the mistakes you've made, time management, and decent work ethic. Being able to be flexible and reliable to others, having a balance of being able to manage schoolwork while caring for yourself physically and mentally. There are the things that we will need not only in high school, but even after that. So I highly encourage you to push yourself in high school and really make your actions better. Explore new opportunities. Don't procrastinate, even though we all at some point will. Turn in your work on time, respect your teachers and the people around you, and do the good. Some tips from this rally were, high school will go really fast. Make time to do fun things, because you will never have a chance to do high school again. Try a lot of new things, clubs, classes, leadership roles, activities, etc. Because it doesn't only look really good on college applications and scholarships, but it will actually help you figure out what you really might like or what to do with your life. Grades matter. Everything is cumulative, so every class matters. Do the social/fun stuff before and after school. But in class, be there to learn and support. You can't multitask, so put the phone and computer away during class. Social media is everywhere, so be very careful what you put out there to the world. You can't get it back. Colleges and jobs can see it just as easy as your friends can. And there's yet another thing we all need to remember. It is a lesson I have learned through the years. Learn to appreciate others. Remember that we cannot always stand on our own. We all come from different backgrounds, and sometimes because of changes, some of us might have to be apart from our friends. But even then, sometimes the best thing to do is accept that not everything will be sunshines and rainbows. We all are simply living through life. Despite that, there is always a whole new beginning. And another thing that I should mention is to make sure you have time to relax and enjoy your life. If academics is your first priority, make sure you don't only focus on math, but also focus on yourself. As we get older, we are becoming more independent, which means some of us will have a permit to start driving, and maybe for a few of us will start to have a part-time job. To everyone who touched their lives, I say thank you. To parents who still lives no matter what. To teachers who try to instill us and us a passion for learning, and that is where I leave my speech. I'm not one for many words, but at least I must listen.
That was absolutely awesome. wouldn't have had the guts to stand up in front of all these people and give that speech. You did an excellent job, Miss T. So give her one quick last round of applause. And we will start the awards part. So at this time, again, if you are standing on the sides, we do have to have you back behind the metal doors because some of our students are about to get up and make their way up here to pick up some awards. So when I say your name, then you're going to want to come up here, pick up your award, and then you'll continue back to your seat after we take a picture. Because even though I am the principal, Miss Van Horn still bosses me around. Yes, keep it clap for that because she is awesome. So the Principal's Award is given to students who have made a significant contribution to Robinson through their actions and their attitudes. The following students have been nominated by their teams of teachers, and they are Ethan Abbott. Come on up, Ethan. J.C. Capers. Scarlett Cox. Charlotte Cocky. Jayla McDaniels. Molly Mitchell Koch. Cruz Moreno. Kelly Wynn. Chloe Reese. Harmony Smalley. Huntery Smith. Ajitish Srivastava. Sky Stobble. Rachel T. Katia Villarreal. And Jana Walter. So then we'll stand here for one great big picture. And they will very carefully make their way back to their seats, or you will go viral if you fall. As the father of a daughter, I get really excited because I just saw that giant list of principals awards. And gentlemen, the bar is set pretty high because you are vastly outnumbered by our very intelligent, very smart, very hardworking young ladies. Which means you need to step it up in high school. There are far more scholarships available to you for academics than for athletics. I've yet to pay a single dime for any college experience of mine because I'm really, really, really good at school. And it turns out the harder you work at school with the books, the more money colleges will give you for free. So gentlemen, you need to step it up. Ladies, well done. Up next is our Good Citizenship Award. The Good Citizenship Award is awarded for 2 students from each team who exemplify school pride through his or her positive actions, positive attitudes, and personal excellence towards teachers and students. The winners of the Good Citizenship Award are Cassandra Hine, and Ava Jensen.
I know that's right, Ava.
And Edwin Maytweet. And Journey Mitchell. Congratulations, students. And you too can head back to your seats. If you get super bored and you go back and look at our Facebook page, you can see one of the very first pandemic posts is of our Halloween costume contest. And Ava dressed up as Dwight from The Office, and she was amazing. She is awesome at costumes. Our Outstanding Progress Award is given to 1 student from each team who demonstrated outstanding progress in both academics and behavior expectations. The winners of our Outstanding Progress Award for this year are Tucker Eversole, and Nadia McDowell. Congratulations. So now I have the honor of introducing one of our 2 new assistant principals. Mr. Bartle will be awarding and talking about the honorable mention, but we also wanted to take a second to just Also thank Mr. Bartle for all his hard work this year. He has worked very hard being brand new, not only to Robinson, but to being an assistant principal, and did an amazing job. He will be leading us this year to go to Peabody, where he will be the head principal and in charge of, I think, middle and high school. So he's going to be the head man in charge, and he's done a great job this year. So, Mr. Bartle.
There's a nice copy up here. Thank you. All right, here we go. We're going to start with some academic awards, and these first ones are going to be our honorable mention students. So for academic honorable mention, students must maintain a grade point average of 3.0 to 3.49. Or my students, this side's good. M through Z, don't let it in. 3.0 to 3.49 for 3 consecutive 9-week periods. As I read their names, I want these students to stand and remain standing until I have finished reading all the names, so that all parents can hear their student's name being read, because this list is longer than some of the others. So we're just going to read through them, hold your applause, and then we will applaud. All right? So these students are, remember, stand when I say your name, Brandon Alvarez, I appreciate your excitement. Hold the applause this way. I can go faster too. Grace Andrews, Amaya Arnold, Caroline Bain, Micah Boykins, Yusuf Bravo, Hazel Breyer, Riley Busick, Claire Buss, Rafan Chowdhury, Marquand Clement, Ty Collins, Kalia Cortez, Madison Chakowski, Anaya Davis. I'm only a third way through. It's a good group. Jaleel Dotson, Genevieve Farha, Iona Garcia, Ireland Hansen, Silas Henderson, Giovanni Incho, Hayden Kirschmer, Mantia Krichati, I always miss that one up, Tyler Larson, Chloe Lessman, Franklin Lloyd, Gabriela Camille Lucas, Cruz Moreno, Ankar Meister Gakali, Raymond Porter, Monique Reed, Sophia Richardson, Harmony Smalley, Angel Stevenson, Michaela Tikel, Keelan Thomas, Maria Vaquera, Katia Villarreal, Corbin Werner, Carrie White, Gavin Wilson, Aaliyah Yit, Austin Zimmerman. Give them a big round of applause. All right, thank you. You may sit. That was a good group. Here comes Santa Claus. All right, this next award has an even larger group. So students, we need your extra patience, because a lot of you are not only coming up here, but that applause with excitement. You did a great job of pausing at the end, applauding. This group is for the academic honor roll, for students who have maintained a 3.5 or 3.99 GPA for 3 consecutive grade point average or grading periods. I would like for these students to come forward and receive their awards. And again, hold your applause. The first 20-ish, and I'll tell you when that stops, you're actually going to come get your medal and then come stand along the front, because we're going to have you all stand up here and then take a giant picture. We're going to start with the first group to go back around towards your seat, but come make a row on this front here, okay? Here we go. Ethan Abbott, Sabrina Andrus, Annalise Arney, Kier Barrett, Peter Bloomer, Oaktura, oldest, I can't say it, oldest I can. Adriana Bush, Joanna Carrillo, James Christina, Scarlett Cox, Tucker Eversole, Isabel Einwick, Brenna Estep, Andrew Flores, Kimberly Garcia, Alec Atsoulis, Leah Gowie Win, Hayden Jean, Edith Grimaldo Palacios, Natalie Head, Cassandra Hine, Andre Hernandez, Sam Highbarger. We're going to see how this looks. I think we're going to fit a few more down. So go all the way around and go stand up front on the ground there. All the way around on the ground. Brianna Hinsdale, Keen Hunt, N.B. Iqbal, Ayman Islam, Grayson Jowdy, Alyssa Kennedy. We're going to try to make 2 rows, one up, one down. Layla Larson, Sophia Lynn, Gabriela Lopez, Allison Lee, Edwin Makeley, Delisa Mays. Okay, so that first group that I mentioned, you're all going to try to be on the front row. Next group, starting with Jayla McDaniel, you're all going to stand up here. Jayla McDaniel, Sophia McMillan, Diana Mendez, Million Miller, Journey Mitchell, Jordan Mitchell, Sophia Mungberry, Yamani Newman Guerrero, Victoria Quinn, Natalie Euler, Owen Perales, Skylar Pickett. Okay, the rest of you guys that I'm calling now, remember, you're going to stay up here. Gracie Prom, Brianna Reddick, Tamale Carter, Kara Rita, Miriam Robertson, Molly Robertson, Ryan Roper, Joanna Roundtree Hollins, Clara Rusco, Riley Silveira, Mackenzie Snell, Cal Solomon, Garish Sardar, Ajitesh Srivastava, Isabel Stable, Rachel T, Branson Tran, Jacqueline Tran, Jana Walter, Alexis Wasser, and Ryan Zaman. That is all of them. You can fly now, but we'll All right, you may go back to your seats. One big round of applause again for these students. Yes. All right, it's time for the big one. This group's a little bit more elite. I say big one. It's not a bigger group. It's a tougher one to achieve. Students. A through L, you're doing an awesome job. Thank you. All right, this one is our 4.0 group. So this final academic award goes to kids who have maintained a perfect 4.0 for 3 consecutive grade periods. Please come forward when I call your name. Charlotte Docking, Henry Grove, Bailey Kirstner, Oshada Carol McGarrett. Oh man, I've practiced that so many times. Oshada, come on up. Molly Mitchell Koch, Adasipas Montoya, Sam Mewling, Kelly Wynn, Chloe Reese, Rosalind Wright, Annabella Shannon, Zinnia Singh, Calder Smart, Honore Smith, Jasmine Ta, and Loki Woodburn. You may give them a round of applause. All right, pictures are taken. 4.0 students, head back to your seats. Excellent work.
So while those students are headed back to their seats, I would remind my students on the sides to remember that there are 200 of you, and when 200 of you whisper at one time, it gets really loud. So please continue to do your best job of sitting and showing respect to the rest of us and their parents and families who are here tonight who want to hear their students' names and be celebrated, like my ladies in the front row who are still talking, even though we're all staring at you right now. 2,000 people. Eyeballs. Awesome. Thank you. So, and I would take just 5 seconds to thank, I didn't think we'd have this many people. So normally outside is the best bet. But also just to thank the people that are in the overflow area. We got the YouTube link set up for overflow. We thought we might need it. Mr. Boston and I were thinking, nah, no way. I've been a principal at 3 other schools. No way this many people show up. Yes way, this many people show up. So those of you that are in the cafeteria, we appreciate you being put out from this end of the event to watch inside, and we know it's not easy, and we appreciate your flexibility. The rain has moved all kinds of things. So thank you for being in there and putting up with this. We appreciate it. And if you're in the cafeteria, you're watching this live, then you get to hear the play-by-play announcements by our very own Miss Michaela, one of our pairs in the building, who's got a great sense of humor and forgets that the microphone is really close to her right now. So I have the honor of recognizing our Carl Nepper Award winner. The Carl Nepper Award is not an award for students. It is in fact an award for one of our teachers. The Carl Nepper Award is in recognition of excellence in teaching. Each year, the Robinson Foundation for Educational Excellence selects one staff member who makes a contribution to Robinson above and beyond his or her classroom. So this year's recognition goes to a new teacher to our building who has put in a lot of extra hours and time, and who our foundation and the administrative team have come together to recognize as having excellence both in their classroom, in the halls, and have contributed to the entire building already. So we would like to congratulate our very own Samantha Boss, math teacher, for this year's Ms. Boss is over here on my right. Little known fact, I learned today that while Miss Boss is great at math, she's also evidently amazing at balloon animals, as I have a large collection of balloon animals in my office right now, including a hat. So up next, I'd like to introduce our other assistant principal, Ms. Gallatin, who moved to us this year from Stuckey, and who is up from her desk. So we could probably pause the live, don't pause it for real. If we ask questions about did this ever occur, all of your answers is no comment and you plead the fifth. I'm pretty sure Ms. Gallatin's, by doctor's order, is not supposed to be standing up right now. So she's going to quickly come up here and she's going to recognize our student athletes for her awards. Ms. Gallatin.
Taller than I am. Can you hear me? Okay. The Kansas State High School Activities Association Citizenship Award is given to 2 students who have shown outstanding citizenship and participation in both their school and community. Those 2 students are Gracie Crane and Millian Miller. This year's graduating class finished 1st and 7th grade boys and 8th grade girls cross country. Presenting the banner to Mr. Friend for cross country are the 8th grade girls Kier Burrow and Mantia Kerchati. Pretty awesome. Okay, now I'd like to present the Outstanding Student Athlete Award. It's presented to 1 male and 1 female student who have achieved both on the court and in the classroom. The recipient of the Outstanding Female Athlete competed for the last 2 years in cross country, basketball, and track. This year, she was part of the first place cross country team, finishing 4th overall at the All-City Cross Country Meet. She was a member of the girls basketball team in both 7th and 8th grades. Her dedication showed both on and off the court by being a hard worker, often finishing first in all the line drills. She had a great attitude and responded to correction and feedback very well. Additionally, in track, she competed in the 800 and 1600 meter run and was a member of the 4x4 team. She accomplished all of this while maintaining a 3.76 GPA. Congratulations to Robinson's 2022 Outstanding Female Athlete, Kier Burrow. Okay. During his 8th grade year, the outstanding male athlete competed in cross country and track and field. As an 8th grader, he finished 3rd in the 2-mile all-city cross country meet. He was also the Division I champion and the #1 ranked athlete in Wichita in the 1-mile and 800-meter races, all while maintaining a 4.0 GPA. The outstanding male athlete is Sam Mueller.
Now for the esteemed Charles Robinson Award. This award is presented each year to 2 outstanding students that represent the 4 criteria of activities, award, community, and school involvement and scholastic achievement in the areas of citizenship, leadership, scholarship, and sportsmanship. This outstanding student brings engagement, enthusiasm, and work ethic to Robinson every day, consistently earning academic accolades such as high honor roll and scoring in the 99th percentile on the National Spanish exam. This person readily seeks to apply what is learned inside the classroom to events and ideas outside of it. Their ability to analyze and synthesize new information is unique even among high-achieving peers, and they utilize their knowledge as a vital member of this year's National Qualifying Science Olympiad and NAL teams. During the Shark Tank Entrepreneurship Unit in Algebra, this student went above and beyond in not only demonstrating the math behind each business scenario, but creating their own business based on a passion for botany, complete with personalized seed packets for each of our shark investors. Teachers unanimously agree that this student makes the classroom environment better simply because they are in it. We are proud to present the Charles Robinson Award to Samuel Highgarden.
This hardworking and earnest student has been a part of Honor Roll all year. She is a social and dynamic part of Robinson School community, participating on the girls volleyball team as well as cross country and track. Her musical talents make her a vital part of both choir and orchestra. And aside from academics, athletics, and music, she's a leader in both big and small. Day to day, she's quick to lead peers and the teachers in helping hand in class, and she greets just about everybody by name and with a genuine hello. She represents the school as president of student council and has led several school-wide initiatives from food drives to spirit weeks. The halls of Robinson Middle School will forever be changed for the better because of Riley Silvera, our Charles Robinson Award.
This year's 8th grade class is and will always be known as the COVID kids. This is the group of kids who in 6th grade went to spring break and just never came back. You got in your cars, you took your stuff home. Then in the summer, we cleaned out your lockers and found your milk and all kinds of other gross stuff. Because you vanished, you were gone. That had never happened before. I've been principal a long time, I'm really old. Kids usually come back from spring break. You didn't. Then in 7th grade, you got ready to come back. And then we voted and you didn't come back. And then we decided to bring you back. And then we decided not to bring you back. Then we said we're going to bring you back, but we're only going to bring part of you back. But we don't know which part yet. But we think it's this part. And then we built great plans, all kinds of color-coded lines and posters and all kinds of cool stuff. And then they said, wait a minute, you get to choose which part of you gets to come back. So you had the most unbelievable, the most interesting, and the absolute most tumultuous ride through middle school. So this year we finally got to come back from post-pandemic to normal school. And we learned very quickly with 2 new assistant principals, a new principal who's really good at Bitmojis, but who had never seen you actually walk the halls. And we learned very quickly that nothing is the same as when you left as little 6th graders and you went on that really, really long spring break. You've done a great job of coming back and working hard to get used to all the different stuff. You are a group of kids who have learned not only how to navigate teams, which is an awesome tool to learn from. By that, I mean it's not. You learn how to navigate teams, how to make your own little avatars that looked like you were paying attention in class, but were in fact really maybe not paying attention in class. You pretended to have connection issues, when in fact you probably didn't have connection issues. You had to listen to Miss Falvey tell you over and over again, if anyone loves you today. No one says they love you today. Miss Falvey loves you. Even when she forgot to tell you she loved you, and I had to pretend to be Miss Falvey and say I love you. Either way, you got to hear that remotely all the time. You got to watch Mr. Cushenberry never, ever, ever, ever seem to get worried about anything. He just kind of coasted through life and was always calm. And when the pandemic hit, he just said, we'll be fine. And he made it fine. So you had a chance to work through both those assistant principals. You had a chance to work through 2 head principals. You also had a chance to break in both Mr. Bartle and give him the most wild first year ever in assistant principaldom. And so he is ready to handle whatever Peabody, Kansas can throw at him, all 12 kids that are there. And you let Miss Gallatin, who got hurt and has come back from spring break and been in her office. And one of the coolest things that I've seen about this class is some of you come to the office a lot. That's not the cool part. So you come to the office a lot, but what's really neat is when Miss Gallatin gives a consequence and Miss Gallatin talks to you, what I also see from my office, because I'm always secretly watching, is some of you, even when you're not in trouble, come check on Miss Gallatin. And I think that's a really neat thing to see about this class of 8th graders is you check on each other, you worry about each other, and you worry about our new assistant principal who had a really hard time leaving a home away from home, her last school where she had been for 9 years, to be welcomed by our group of Robinson Rams, to be welcomed into our Ramley, that I get to see you come in and just check on her, make sure she's all right, pretend to be mad at her, but also secretly give her a hug. And I won't tell anyone who you are, but I have it on video. In the end, you all did it. You came back in person, you came back remote, you came back as face-to-face, you came back as cohorts, you came back as normal kids. You had tons of snow days. And we have appreciated everything that you've done in the 3 years that you've been here because no other group of kids have had to endure the halls the way you have had to do it in 3 years. And you've done all that with grit, resilience, and personal excellence. So it doesn't matter whether you go on and become a pioneer, or you become a griffin, or you become a grizzly, or you become a blue ace. We know that you have been and always will be part of our great big extended Robinson Ramley. So congratulations to this group of 8th graders as we get ready for the second part. We've appreciated everything you've given to our school. Let's give them a round of applause. All right. Get your Facebook Live ready. Get your cameras ready. Get whatever else you take pictures with. We would remind you that while we get ready to do the presentation of names, they acknowledge all your hard work this year. We also want to remind you that we have other parents and families who also want to hear their students' names called. And if you're taking pictures, take them quickly, duck back down, and hop out of the way so you'll have that chance for everyone to remember today's special day. So at this time, I'm going to invite Mr. Bartle up to read the names of our 8th grade students as we promote them and matriculate them on up to high school. If you are on the sides, we ask that you slide back a little bit so that we can make sure our students can get through safely.
Alrighty, graders. I'm going to stand over here to give you some time to walk gracefully across the stage and have some pictures taken by your family. When we do this, I would ask, we're going to try to hold back applause as best we can. I know that's a crazy ask, but the faster I can get through it, the sooner we can go eat cookies. Kids, when you go through here, you're going to go past me. I'm going to say your name after you hand me the card. You're going to go back by that table in the corner by that exit sign. See them waiting? They're going to give you a packet with a bunch of stuff in it. Okay? Let's do this. Here we go. So hand me your card. I'll say your name. And you'll walk over to get your packet. Angelica Hodge. We can do mini class. We're going to do some crazy stuff later. You guys can come up as fast as I can say your names. Clementine Vaughn. Avery Evans. Riley Music. Gabriela Lopez. Marquan Clemens. Yusuf Bravo. I messed it up. I'm sorry. Hazel Breyer. Omarion Hayes. Hey, we're going to modify this. I'm going to give you your card back. Or you can just hold it slowly so I can read it. That way you have it for them. Cesar Flores. Akiva Jackson. Alyssa Kennedy. Bailey Kirshner. Adriana Bush. Amen. Islam. Kaden Hogan. Cassandra Hine. Sam Highbarger. Andrew Flores. Andrew Flores. Corlagadera. There we go. I call that practice. Alex Gatsulis. Grayson Jowdy. You're upside down, maybe. Go ahead. Tucker Rickersall. Irfan Chowdhury. Cornelius Gilkey. Andy Iqbal. Louis Cruz. Justin Mullins. Cheyenne French. Ireland Hanson. Paula Alvaro. Alaska Campbell. Tyler Larson. Franklin Lloyd. Martia. Christian. Chloe Lessman. Sabrina Andrus. Henry Grove. Brenna Estes. Layla Larson. Micah Boykins. Jasmine Garcia. Scarlett Cox. Annalise Army. Ava Jensen. Ty Collins. Nicholas Cherry. J.C. Capers. Amora Hutton. Cody Reed, that's right. Lenore Dixon. Denise Jackson. Claire Buss. Genevieve Parra. Kimberly Garcia. Randy Cruz.
Go,
Jessica
Ava!
Alvarez. Gabriela Gomez Rosales. Alexa Alvarez. Angel Lira, you need this. Alex Arce. Georgine. Vincent Abazetta. Ian Hunt. James. Christina. Khalil Dotson. Amaya Davis. Amaya Arnold. Caden John. Xavier Chetwood. Allison Lee. Samari Lott. Isabel Heinrich. Danye Austin. Sean Jones. Benjamin Goodman. Dylan Jones. Hey, when you hold it up for me like this, it's easy for me to read. Madison Chakowski. Caroline Bain. Charlotte Docking. Hold them like this. Morday Buncombe. Amicia Edwards. Mariana Johnson. Bianca Lopez. Ella Dora. Leah Galley Wynn. Jordan Akers. Gabriella Camila Lucas. Giovanni Incho. Anthony Pomby. Brandon Alvarez. Gabriel Del Rio Torrero. Andrea Hernandez. Jocelyn Calderon. Kimberly Flores. Joanna Maria. Julia Cortez. Zoe Henderson. Zakaya Tefondris. Wait, no, that's your brother's name. I'm sorry, Gabriel. Sometimes I try to skip. Oh, Tyler Green. Deacon Allen. On top. Rohan Rosalie. Matthew Beckler. Olivia Delgado. Yanni Cruz. Katia Villarreal. Emily. I need your card. Emily Ventura, I need your card. Isaiah Scott. Ray Pickens. Adesipas Montoya. Gary Stradar. Aditya Shrivastava. Riley Severa. Kara. Kelly Wynn. Rachel T. Molly Mitchell Koch. Diana Mendez. Sienna Smith. Millions of Miller. Sky Stobble. Rosamund Wright. Sophia McMillan. Zaya Smith. We can slow it a little bit. Winter Thomas. Ryan Roper. Isaiah Ortiz. Alex Schultz. Maria Vaquera. Max Reedy. Hayden Morrison. Brennan Preston. Laura Porter. Cal Solomon. Robertson. Logie Woodburn. Jacqueline Tran. Michaela Tico. Henry Smith. Adam Wilson. Corbin Werner. Evan Thomas. Harry White. Edwin Westbrook. Ashley Posada Segovia. Anthony Shack. Sean Michael Mason Holstead. Tyler Westbrook. Elijah McCoy. Nate Mansky. Kids, I'm going to slow down a bit just so they can catch up. Natalie Euler. Amy Chukarita. Wayne Mills. Elijah Otano. Chloe Reed. Annabella Shannon. Mackenzie Snell. Ellie Rodriguez. Eliza Mays. Lily Nassingham. Marcellus McKesson. Aaliyah Gitt. Alexis Wasser. Zaya Verona. Sloan Scanlon Featherby. Brianna Reddick. Bonnie Payne. Yamani Newman Guerrero. Owen Perales. Johanna Roundtree Hollins. Austin Zimmerman. Victoria Wynn. Jordan Mitchell. Clara Rusco. Journey Mitchell. Dana Walter. Miriam Robertson. Jasmine Todd. Cruz Moreno. Zinnia Singh. Gracie Crane. Harmony Smalley. Albert Smart. Edwin Maytway. Branson Tran. Ryan Zaman. Gavin Turo. Dawson Mary. Nikia Smith. Ela Medina. Omar Rosales. Nakai Randall. Angel Stevenson. Romeo Padilla. Matt Mojica. Miles Wilkins. Rolando Miller. Edward Sales. Joseph Prophet. Raymond Porter. Caesar Wilson. Trinity Robles. Nadia McDowell. Jayla McDaniel. Jamal Regan Carter. Omkar Mysore Guthrie. Let's give everybody a huge final round of applause.
So as we wrap up tonight's festivities, we want to thank all of you for taking the time out of your night to support your students. Don't stop supporting your students just because we're done with middle school. There are snacks and cookies in the gym next door, courtesy of PTSO. Have a wonderful evening. 8th graders, you do not need to come to school tomorrow. Today was your last day. Congratulations, 8th grade.